Kinfolk, by now you have already heard that allegedly Kandi and Tamar are back at war with one another. But what's really going on behind the scenes? I have some new information that may answer that question and more right after this. What's up, kinfolk, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a favor and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, do me a favor and get notified so you'll know whenever I upload new videos to the channel. Alright, kinfolk, come on into the house. We have a lot to talk about, and it centers around rumors that allegedly Kandi and Tamar are back at war with one another. What's the behind the scenes information? Well, I have some new information that may answer that question and more, and here it goes. Rumors are that the alleged fight between Kandi, Todd, and Tamar is a lot deeper than many people may know. One industry insider said, allegedly, Kandi and Tamar have been quietly beefing for years. Many people believe and speculate that it all could be because of Kandi's inability to trust Tamar. Everyone knows Kandi has a big trusting heart, said the source. However, when it comes to Tamar, Tamar's personality fits the same profile of the people who have burnt Kandi in the past. Also, continued the source, Tamar doesn't do a good job of calming Kandi's fears of starting a friendship with her. So, other than Kandi's alleged insecurities about starting a meaningful friendship with Tamar, what has Tamar done to allegedly escalate all of this drama? Well, sources say Tamar just takes things too personal. It's hard for her to read people and their intentions, whether good or bad. Basically, she just overreacts to everything. Other rumors allege that Kandi and Tamar's beef started when Tamar shaded Kandi in an interview regarding Carlos King's alleged unauthorized escape documentary or film. In the interview, Tamar seemed to take a side of Kandi's enemy, Carlos King. Furthermore, in the interview, sources say Tamar seemed very condescending towards Kandi in reference to the realities of being a celebrity and dealing with unauthorized projects. Another source said, it's one thing to side with Kandi's alleged enemy, but to paint her as an unknowledgeable celebrity powerhouse in front of her peers was probably criminal in Kandi's eyes. Kandi understands very well, continued the source, the nature of the music business, especially when it comes to unauthorized or authorized content use. For Kandi, it was much more than the unauthorized or authorized issue. It was much more of the emotional trauma and lack of respect that the incident between her and Carlos carried. Something the source said Tamar doesn't understand. And insiders are still unclear as to when the initial breakdown of Tamar and Kandi's cordial friendship happened. However, it's plain to see that the two have absolutely, at the moment, nothing for each other moving forward. So, kinfolk, now we have a little bit more insight as to what's been going on behind the scenes in reference to Kandi and Tamar in this this drama that they've been having. So technically, Tamar and Kandi have been beefing for years now, and quietly doing so. And a lot of fans thought that they had made up when they were both, I think, on Celebrity Big Brother. So a lot of people thought. But my sources are telling me that even after that, Kandi was allegedly still very unsure of sparking a meaningful friendship with Tamar because Tamar just didn't seem open to it at the moment. So, with that being said, I do find that one weird thing about this drama and beef going on between the two, and it's this. One, this whole dynamic is very weird, and I think it's because the Atlanta celebrity friend group is so small. I really thought that Kandi and Tamar had settled all their differences. But I think what happened, and what you can probably see a crack or a new crack in their cordial friendship happening, probably happened when Tamar started hanging out more and more with Nene. And I say that because at the time when Tamar was hanging out with Nene heavily, Nene were making those allegations that a certain peach holder, Kandi, was getting preferential treatment with the network with all of her spinoffs and all of the multiple spinoffs that she was getting and multiple Bravo back projects that she had in the works. And so one could pretty much infer that if you are hanging out with a person who has this sentiment about me, then you probably feel the same way about me as well. So that part of the rumor where my sister is saying that Kandi has a lot of insecurities when trusting Tamar because she exhibits a lot of the behavior that past people who have burnt her in the past has, then I can see how Kandi could actually think that. It's like, this person is not necessarily cool with me, but you're hanging click tight with them in and out every day of the week. And it's like when you're a celebrity in the public sphere, at that moment, if you are going to take the mature route and say, well, hey, Kandi, I like Nene and I like you as well, but I can put out a public statement or make a mention of how I'm staying out of the drama that you two have going on and I'm not taking a side. But the fact that Tamar didn't do that or didn't see the need to do that, it makes you really think, was she really even interested with having a meaningful friendship with Kandi, or at least protecting the possibility of having a meaningful friendship with Kandi? Probably not. So the next part of this rumor that I do find somewhat credible, and we've talked about this before, is this. I'm just of the belief that Tamar's hands are not clean in all of this. I'm just of that belief. This tour that Tamar and Kandi are on together has been very drama filled. And just after seeing years and years of Tamar and how she conducts herself and how she moves and matriculates in and out of drama, I can only imagine. And this is me speculating, right? This is just me speculating that, if she went into this tour not on the best of terms with Kandi, whenever issues with Kandi and her group mates may have come up, I can really honestly see Tamar stirring the pot. I really can. I can see her in there stirring the pot with the drama or what's going on. I'm trying to figure out this, but she's wrong and she's right. I can see that happening. Now, I'm not saying it did happen, and I'm not saying that it's something that she wanted to happen. I'm just saying, me speculating here, I can see Tamar definitely doing that just based off the way we've seen her act on other reality TV shows. So, kinfolk, with that being said, I am just of the belief that one, Tamar's hands are not clean in all of this, and two, I just feel like if Tamar was really interested in having a relationship with Kandi, then it's just certain things that she probably would not have done publicly. One, being friends or being friendly with Nene without some type of public explanation as to, why she is hanging with Nene and how she doesn't really feel or go with the same sentiments that Nene has towards the peach holder, who we all know is Kandi. Now, I know a lot of y'all thinking, why would a grown woman have to explain her friendship to another grown woman about her friendship with another grown woman? Well, I will say this. I think it was her duty to do so because of this reason. Everyone knows that Kandi is a solid friend, a very solid friend, and she's very level-headed. And I think that if you are dealing with Kandi, she expects that same type of level-headedness in her friendship with you. And I think that she probably would have respected Tamar more if Tamar would have come out publicly against everything that was going on between her and Nene when they were beefing. And they are celebrities. So, if you want to create this narrative in the social media world or create this narrative in general, you're a celebrity, you have to make a statement. Now, you can do it directly or indirectly, but something has to be said so that people will know that, hey, it's all good in our camp when it comes to you and our relationship. Now, with that being said, Tamar, did take, I think, some subliminal shots at Kandi, regarding the Escape documentary that I think really rubbed Kandi the wrong way and probably really solidified Kandi's alleged apprehensiveness about being friends with Tamar. And it goes to show you that Kandi pretty much, wasn't too far off the mark if you are to believe that's the reason why she is just not so prone to being friends with Tamar. And so with that being said, Tamar did take a very immature route. And it goes back to the point to where I feel like if Tamar was going to be friends with Nene, and considering all of that drama that was going on between Nene and Kandi, she should have said something. And I say that she should have said something pretty much either in support of Kandi or in a way of saying, hey, I'm not taking a side in neither of this drama. I'm gonna let them work it out. Because, and I feel like she was very capable of doing so because of this. When the drama happened between Kandi and Carlos about this authorized documentary film, Tamar didn't have a problem with picking sides and telling Carlos that, you know, he should be worried about no unauthorized documentary, or I'm paraphrasing here, or film, and you ain't trying to steal us nothing, something to that effect. And the fact that she did that so publicly, it goes to show you that she is not above, you know, making public statements in support of a friend. So the fact that she went the mature route and picked a side in something that had absolutely nothing to do with her, it goes to show you that Kandi and Tamar probably have been beefing since Celebrity Big Brother, and them kind of making up on the show was all a big front and just all for just, and pretty much all just industry talk. I honestly believe that Tamar, to be honest with you, is no one's friend. I do think she comes out very about self, and I think that's just a part of who she is, especially being the baby of the family, of her family. But I do think that if you are to believe these rumors that Kandi is allegedly not so comfortable having a friendship with Tamar because Tamar can't be trusted, I do believe Tamar is giving Kandi a lot of reasons to take that stance. But Kinfolk, I want to know what you guys think. In this war between Kandi and Tamar, who do you think is right? Kandi for not really wanting to fool with Tamar, or do you believe that Tamar is accurate when she says that all this drama is between is because of who allegedly, she said Peaches, she didn't give a name, but all this drama is because people don't know who the real Kandi and Tamar are, and that they're not so much nice people. Let me know whose side you're taking in the comment section below. Alright, Kinfolk, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys over on the next one. Peace.